In my opinion, a good item to practice your cutting skills is the zucchini. It's not too hard, it's relatively soft, and it's nice to cut. Um, an onion has different layers. It has the really thin layer in between that makes it slippery, so that makes it a bit harder. Whereas the zucchini, it's relatively easy. You take off the end, and then you can start practicing now. If you want, you can really start practicing on the different techniques, julienne, brunoise, and chinoise. But for home cooking, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. As long as you get what you want, there's no need to really follow the proper procedures. But as I said, this is a good item to practice your cutting with. So, if you want to do brunoise, which is basically squares, you want to start with like that. And then another one, and another one, just like that. Then you turn them, and you do the same thing. And then you get squares. You can make the squares a bit bigger, you can make them a bit smaller. It doesn't really matter for, again, like I said, home cooking. Now, the positioning of your fingers is important. You can use the striking through, or you can use the up down with the knife. And with that, if it sticks to the knife, you can put it on top of the other one. And then you should get equal sized parts of the zucchini. Then you put them, you turn them, you put them against the knife so they're all in the same starting position, and you do the same thing again. Cubes, like that. When you are cutting your vegetables, I think it's relatively important that they're all about the same size, so they all have the same cooking time, and not that the one is already done and the others are still not done at all. Which technique you want to use is entirely up to you. Is there one better than the other? Well, if you're a professional, yes. If you're not a professional, whatever works for you, as long as you keep it safe for yourself. Does it have to be exactly straight? No, I don't think so. Now, when I hear my knife going down a bit like that, in my personal experience, that's about time to start sharpening my knife again, even though they are pretty sharp, but I like to have them really sharp. So that's some zucchini. Easy enough. Now, the same way of cutting that you can use for potatoes, any other kind of relatively hard, same hard type of vegetables.